So let's get ready to do this thing here. I don't know what spirit has going on, but we finna to find out, because in this channeling here, a few things are going on actually. And I was just checking in and kind of organizing and situating things a little bit. But as I sit in this channeling here, there's a few things coming up here. Neptune just went into retrograde. And I know I said on this channel that I wasn't going to be doing any more of the free tools or nothing, but in these videos here, it's so important to have reference points, because sometimes you get lost along the way. And of course, I'm going to be the one to hold your hand while you cry it out, purge it out, align, okay? Whatever goes on, okay? Hosting wonderful tea parties all ascension long. This is the High Priestess headquarters, clocking in for duty. So, anywho, Neptune just went into retrograde here. All right. Venus transited into Gemini. Most recently here as well, Uranus transited into Gemini as well. And since the month of July is this huge portal of quantum this and serendipity that, okay, because that's what the energy is. You know, there's a lot going on here, but this message is going to be timeless. So wherever you are in your journey here, please just know that in this message here, as with all of my messages, of course, but let me just remind you, this message is going to literally shift and rock your world, honey. All for the better, of course. And I also think as well, it's so important to acknowledge the growth factors, the darkness within the process of everything. So not only is Neptune going retrograde right now, but as the weeks go on in this big old quantum C loop here, okay, Saturn is going retrograde as well, okay? And there's another one. Do I have to get my journal again? I will, because y'all know I'm pregnant and I do forget. It's okay. This pregnancy brain is not for a fucking joke. I would not wish it on my worst enemy. Actually, I would, but that's a whole nother story for later. Let's see here. So what did I say? Neptune is retrograde right now. Saturn is going retrograde soon. What's the other one? Oh, crazy stuff here. Is it Chiron? Chiron, the asteroid of healing. Baby, I got some shit to say, honey. I got some shit to say. Yeah, it is Chiron. It's Chiron. Yes, it is. Crazy work, honey. So, Neptune, Saturn, Chiron. All in 1 month, okay? And if you're anything like me with your Saturn and Chiron placements, okay? I'm not going to get too deep into it, because when I start to like give little tidbits about my own personal life, people tend to try to like throw black magic at me and shit, because they swear to God that they can destiny swap me. And as much as I would love to say that I literally just be living my merry little life, sitting at my fucking desk, helping the collective heal, because I am you, you are me, we are we, like, chill out with the fuckery and the ignorant shit, okay? I am pregnant, all right? I don't have time to be throwing shit at people because they just don't know how to fucking leave well enough alone. Like, I literally just allowed for my ancestors to like step in, because I was like being so stubborn and just like trying to fight everything myself that I completely went into burnout. And I'm just like, well, shit. Now I'm cryptically pregnant. That's been a wonderful journey so far, okay? But if you're anything like me with your Saturn and Chiron stuff going on here and your Pluto placements here too, baby, you are literally in for a world of transitioning, embodiment, belief, structure. Baby, let's just say that, like, this is called the winner's circle. Okay, period. So this is like totally timeless. And like for most things, like you may not feel like you're winning. And I totally understand that. But you know, in this spiritual experience, it's so important to understand that you have to completely acknowledge your higher self. Like your higher self is that part of you that you still think you're not worthy of, while you are so busy in the 3D, like fitting for your existence type shit, you know? But yeah. So that's a little spiel going on there, okay? And I just got up here to talk shit, of course. So if you like any of this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out. All right? But let's get into it and see what the hell been going on, because since all these energies are swirling about and stuff, like, baby. Let's just say the universe is giving you your flowers, honey. All right? And I've had these for about a week already, okay? And I have to say, literal fuckingly, there are accomplishments and payouts to be given. Okay? So, granting you your flowers, baby. Let's see what this message is entailing here. We've got Sky of Clarity as the first fucking card out. Are you kidding? Let's see here. I want to get some power so we can set the tone, honey. Sky of Clarity, it says, soar into the boundless sky of clarity where insights are as infinite as the azure expands, honey. Like literally. Neptune in retrograde right now. Now, Neptune is pretty much sky daddy of discipline and truth and spirituality and stuff like that. So you will know real quick if you doing some shit you ain't got no business doing when Neptune is retrograde, okay? And that's crazy too, because this whole Delulu till it's Trulu shit, I'm telling you, the people in the karmic corner, yeah, okay, whatever goes on there. Let's see what's going on here. Here's this rising phoenix energy. It says, flame of courage, ignite the flame of courage, lighten the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Rising Phoenix energy right now, okay? And we got roots of success up here. Secure your foundation, fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. Ooh, let's see what else is going on here. Yes, honey, behind the veil. Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. Like I said, everything I just said a couple minutes ago. Let's expand on this. Yep. This is more talking about the retrograde energy. All right, Spirit, give it to me. Oh. This is kind of what happens, like, when you're pretty in tune with yourself and you're kind of just, you know, not really sure whatever goes on. Like, I don't mind, you know, letting Spirit confirm what I've already said, because it's like, yeah, make sure your reality aligns with what the fuck is going on in the spirit room. Okay, clock that. Okay, but it says, make a change, embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations with an open heart. So a lot of this is like change, courage, having the courage to embody, having the courage to even like feel okay in your world. Okay, because that's a huge thing too. Feeling okay in your world. That means like, you know, no matter what done happened in the past or like what you done grew through or whatever, are you in the present time right now? And in the present time, are you taking time to acknowledge what alignment is right now? Okay, like not trying to jump ahead or trying to stay in the past. And that could be a thing too. Like a lot of these A lot of these past timelines collapsing because like certain energy systems just got so used to thinking that, you know, you're going to be fixed, overly focused on something that just completely is not worth it. Okay. So for some of you here too, like you were going through a thing of like just taking your energy back. But after you take your energy back, how do you actually feel comfortable afterwards? How do you feel comfortable with yourself? How do you feel comfortable being your truth? How do you feel comfortable like knowing that you've actually had to reclaim a lot of what was wasted and invested in the wrong places? And that's you know, common. Okay, like feeling good in your skin. Okay, feeling comfortable in your own skin. Let's see what else is going on here so we can continue to push forward in this. Yep. Worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to make. Get out. What in the world? I wanted to say get out and inspired to make work. But it says get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life's purpose. For some of you, you spent some time trying to figure out what to do next, okay? Instead of going with what the hell is the line. Like this message is going to be a little repetitive, but soothing and comforting and confirming, you know, which is really good. It says happiness is simple. Find joy in life's smallest wonders, for they hold the key to a fulfilling, contented heart, okay? Adapt and thrive. Luck flows with change. Stay flexible, embrace shifts, and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. All right. Let's see. This is kind of like 3 cards in each row. I want to do like 9 cards. So I'm going to do one more row. Let's get this up here. Something could be significant about the 369 method, vision boarding even, or this luck portal here. This portal is all about like the work that you've already did. It's not about nothing new. Like it's not about forcing things or even like what you want it to be true but isn't true, or scapegoating or nothing. It's literally about honesty. So it's like you have to, you know, a lot of people that are not aligned are having some really deep rooted wake up calls, and that's not cute. Okay. Honest work, honey. The honest work. You put the work in, you deserve positive change. Ooh, look at that. Wait. I know somebody didn't call themselves getting mad because they're not aligned with honest work. The fuck? What is going on, baby? Okay. They're not aligned with the honest work that you've been putting in, collective. That could, yeah, people are weird. They're not aligned with it. They've been walking around lying to people and shit like that. Possibly even lying about still being in contact with you. Lying about still being in contact with you while you over somewhere else doing something different. Whatever to help them sleep good at night. The fuck? Here we are. There we go. Flames of passion. Let the flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful of the fires that may ignite in your journey. Flame of courage, flame of passion. Okay, rising phoenix energy all day for play, honey. All right. Open doors. You may have options, so take your time to choose what's right. Behind the veil, happiness is simple. Open doors. Let me start over and read everything how it's supposed to be. Well, you know what? I'll do it later. I'll do it later. One more card, please and thank you, Spirit. I'm just like really hyper right now. So let's see what's going on. I'm really, really hyper. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, wait. Ooh, y'all are heavy on this fire energy, okay? Like seriously, heavy on this fire energy. Something could be significant about the Lionsgate portal too, okay? It's July. August is coming up. So that's very significant here. But I just need one more card. Please and thank you, Spirit. Don't make it complicated. Oh, God. There we go. There we go. Okay? Seriously. Protect it. Find solace and safety knowing you're sheltered and guided through life's storms to calm shores. So let's read this back here. Flames of courage, worthy goal, flames of passion, behind the veil, happiness is simple, open doors. You know, this middle row is literally in the middle. Okay, so there's something about being in the in-between even, and that's where this last row comes in. Make a change, adapt and thrive, protected. Okay? Okay? We've got hidden keys at the bottom. It says, put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. Okay? And what's the top of the deck? Labyrinth of choices. Chart your courses through perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. When I tell you that a lot of people may have even mistaken your life as you being stuck, stagnant, and confused, I feel like it was because they were so busy trying to hide the fact that they thought they could take advantage. You know, not believing in divine guidance, not believing in anything really. The non-believers, okay? Fuck them. It ain't about them. Crazy work here, honey. So that's what's going on here. The honest work is reflecting where you probably would have had to clear your pathway so that you could see the truth behind it all. We've got the moon up here at the bottom of the deck, okay? Capricorn moon is coming up this week in this energy here. So a little bit of that is rubbing off, okay? The Capricorn moon is coming at the end of the week here, all right? So we've got the Empress with the moon, all right? So you are very aware. You're very grounded. You are also very magnetized collective as well, okay? And yeah, everything's coming to balance. So let's see. What's going on here, Spirit? This landed right on protected. The Five of Cups. You're protected from any energy vampires around this time, okay? Please know that. You're protected from any energy vampires. You're protected from, you know, this dynamic where people swore you were supposed to have been crying over spilled milk, okay? A lot of people are seeing, too, that you have gained a lot from protecting your energy. Okay, this is like that thing where it's like, oh, I understand why so-and-so protects their energy. Do you really understand though? Because if you understood, you wouldn't continue to try to find reasons to be dragging off of something. Like, okay, literally. All right, so, and I feel here too, like, since you have been working really hard on protecting yourself here, okay, because this also seems like a betrayal because, you know, those two cups are behind and the Three of Cups are like spilled over, okay? So there could have been like some type of third party issues going on in a connection even, or even like somebody, there are some environments or some people that purposely sabotage things with you. And now they're in major loss, like regret and shit, and like you protected your energy from it. Because I bet you these people were thinking that they could just come in at any point in time too, like you were just gonna reserve time to the side to deal with them and their problems and stuff. No, you did that to yourself, baby. Get over it. All right, yeah, this was a betrayal here, a heartbreak. Okay, Three of Swords ass energy. Yeah, because I feel like here too, the type of emotional pain that you had endured had something to do with people being upset that they just could not disturb certain things within you. Like if this was like family connections with people and stuff, they were trying to do things to see how much you could take. How much pain can you take? How far, how far can I take it or whatever? I'm telling you, these people getting their fucking energy back. The baggage that was supposed to be yours has been theirs the entire time. And for some of you here too, this could have had something to do with relocating away from family or like a household structure. A karmic structure. People were thinking that you were karmic, and that wherever you went, wherever you went, you weren't gonna thrive, you weren't gonna do well. You're just trying to escape from all your problems and stuff. But that's them. That's all them. His energy is so weird. You're in head over heart right now. What's this? Ooh, baby. You're in head over heart right now. I'm telling you, head over heart, honey. You in your bag, your self-love bag, self-aware bag, emotional intelligence bag. The fuck? Head over heart, baby. Head over heart. Remember my channeling that Beyonce song? What goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby, sucks to be you right now. No. That is crazy work. Yes. That's crazy right there. There was something going on where somebody wanted to bring a tower to your manifestations or something. Okay? And you could have seen right through it like, fuck no. What do you think this is? Okay? There's somebody that has great clarity about an emotional offer to bring toward you. I'm telling you, these cards, it's the alignment for me. Like, wow. And if this is like about love and stuff like that too, like I feel this energy is like mirroring, because it's like you could have been like taking all your strength back from the situation, and then like if you're in a new connection, that person had to work on some stuff too. But it's like, it's clearly evident what the goal is. It's clearly evident, where the alignment is at for you two. Okay. So like I said, there could have been people trying to bring like towers on your manifestations and stuff like that, or trying to see how aware you are. Okay. How aware you are. Somebody even was thinking like, instead of helping you, they would try to bring you down and stuff like that. Okay. But this has something to do with them targeting your wealth. They were thinking your wealth has something to do with, them being in control or some shit like that. And that wasn't even what that is, honey. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. I mean, this feels like marital energy. So like you could be somebody's spouse. Somebody could be your karmic partner, or they want it to be like a karmic twin or some shit. Like or this could even be an energy where like you had like some type of energy vampires. These even could have been like karmic family members, or even like that were trying to create issues within your love life and stuff, so that you would never be able to fully advance in your life. Like if you were feeling down and feeling worthless and feeling like this wounded warrior, or kind of, going with this thing of, not feeling worthy. So, you're boxed in or whatever. It's like it was supposed to affect you all across the board. Okay. Like if one area of your life is fucked up, them other ones gonna have that domino effect. Okay. But there's something here about transitioning. Okay. Somebody is in poverty and they didn't see this coming. And the poverty may be hitting hard because it may have something to do with their own past issues. They're in poverty because of like how they came up. That could be something that's hitting hard for them. Maybe it's like that because it's like royalty doesn't sit with peasants. So if we're talking spiritual, okay, like these people are no kin. These people are no kin, honey. You may come from a bloodline of royalty is what I'm picking up on. And like this peasant behavior that was going on in your life is literally that, peasant behavior. So yeah, because this is some wild shit right here. Ooh. Because somebody had been waiting on you to come in to help them even. The fucking audacity. They were coming in waiting on you to help after they were the ones that were thinking they were in control of everything. How you do that? It's like somebody wanting to take the credit for you holding a structure up, and whole time they were just like piggyback riding off of you or something. But just to make stuff look good, they were thinking they could just swallow everything up and take all the credit and be selfish. Like, no, not at all. For some of you here, this could have been a job even. Like you were holding a job together. You were the reason why the job environment was good. And like at the end of it, you didn't get no appreciation. You weren't getting any of the offers that you deserved. Like people was just playing in your face and not respecting you. And you were just like overworking. And then like once you decided to be done with it, like, you know, that's kind of where shit just got shaky. You could have been scared to move on even to find something better, because you could have been thinking like, maybe it don't get no better than this. But no, I'm telling you, that Empress energy, I'm telling you, people are starting to figure out that you are all knowing. Like it ain't nothing they could do to like trick you out of nothing. They're figuring out that you are all knowing, honey. Like they're probably even figuring out that you be playing stupid and shit. Like they figure out that you're all knowing. And it's because like you let people do what they rather do. And you gonna still do what you gonna do anyways, because it's gonna be a line. Like you the one that's operating from a high level of fucking discernment. This energy is clearing out here because it's like you've had to reestablish your own identity away from all of this stuff. Because why so many people want to claim you, but not for the good reasons? Not for good reasons, not for reasons of truly valuing you, but they want to possess you. They want to possess your energy, or they wanted to make you feel like they could control your energy, or they even could have like been gloating and just being overly consuming with the fact that they felt like they knew you so well that they knew that your loyalty would be rooted in making sure everything else was good and you were going without, or you were suffering, or you weren't truly happy or whatever. But it's like, no, Spirit is drawing the line on this and literally just like correcting everything where it's supposed to go here. And I feel like here too, it took for you to kind of like sit down, like sit down, let Spirit handle it. Okay. I feel like this message could be a little repetitive from like the last recent YouTube video I dropped, only because like I feel like it's this thing where all these energies are connected. Okay. And maybe you had to get like a you know, you have to get an understanding of it, because maybe you felt like you were the one that was doing something wrong. But no, it's like you're just too much for these environments, and these people, places, and environments are not enough for you. Like you cannot put yourself in a box, because if you start trying to put yourself in a box, then you might as well say that everything is set up to betray you and go against you, because you got to lower your own vibration, you know? Now, that's some crazy stuff right there. That's some crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, some of you were dealing with chakra assaults, astral assaults, because people wanted to have all this control over you. And some people could have even tried to like wage spiritual warfare on you over the fact that you are like deeply rooted in just being like spiritual. I want to say like just being spiritual. Okay, that's what it feels like. Everything you do is divinely guided. Everything you do is like intuitive. Everything you do is like So like people would try to like calculate you so they could sit you down and like sun you and shit. Like, no. And for some of you here too, you could be like saving your energy, saving money. And for some of you here too, this was like astral assaults, chakra assaults. Assaults in your chakra system, like so that you don't operate from your intuitive knowing, so that you don't get a chance to even like. And you want to know something crazy too is like with those chakra assaults, I feel like it's a thing where the assaults only worked once you realized that you were still responding to some type of trauma or bondage that you had empathy for. And once you stopped having empathy for those things, it stopped resonating, it stopped penetrating you, and it stopped wounds from forming, literally. So when I say like protect it, baby, when I say protect it and like how you had to gain your independence back, and I don't even want to say gain your independence back, I just want to say like you've always been independent. It's just people wanted to try to be your hero, but in a way of being able to kind of side swap and take from you because they have always been jealous or bicurious or just too overly consumed with you, what makes you you, and you know, trying to make sure they could get on your level but also stump you down, take you out and replace you type shit. They wanted to have this image of being your savior, but really just was doing it in a funny way of being able to kick you down and shit. Confirmation. That shit weird. Now you gotta be these people's savior. I'm telling you. So you could be in this energy of being overly giving, overly committed, overly, you know, because it's like if you focus on everything else but yourself, yeah, you're not gonna have nothing. And these people knew this. They know this. So it was the illusion. So a lot of these illusions are falling, baby. Like, and it ain't cute, honey. And that song, 3223. The mirror is mirroring, honey. You are a divine mirror, honey. You don't reflect back unconsciousness. You literally transmute things and you align things where they go. And whatever does not belong, does not fit, it does not resonate, and it does not make an effect on you, okay? So a lot of these people were really just hung up on your energy system. It just was all energy, transactional shit. Just what can they get out of it? And it don't matter what it costs you. What the fuck can I get out of it? That's it. If it ain't finna benefit me, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be patient. I don't want to do it correctly. Matter of fact, fuck all that waiting and being honest. I'm trying to get mine right now. Okay? I don't care about no consequences, nothing. What's a consequence? I ain't seeing nothing. So I'm not finna, no. You know, just greedy, jealous, lustful, controlling, domineering, manipulative, narcissistic, all of that stuff. And you want to know something about this too? Like, because you've protected your energy from this, these people are realizing that these were parts of themselves that they have waged spiritual warfare on their own. It was never your spiritual warfare to fight. And once you realize that, there's a complete game changer. Because you see, these people were fighting things from the inside out. When you are somebody that is stable and awakened, it's like you understand that other people cannot comprehend. And so it's like you're not finna stay there and try to make them comprehend. You're just gonna let them figure it out on their own. But your energy is not the cost of these people trying their hardest not to be accountable for their own predestined actions that have manifested certain predestined consequences. A consequence. Okay, a consequence. Break down the etymology of that. Consequence, okay? A con is the opposite of alignment. sequence. It's literally like the domino effect of what the fuck finna be going on because of the influential information that had been fed. Okay? Like, come on now. Don't do that. These people's getting charged in the spirit realm. They getting charged. They's getting charged, baby. Like spiritual jail type shit. Like spiritual jail that could drop down to 3D jail. Like some of these people's going to fucking jail because for a lot of these people, they could have been doing certain shit strictly for money. They could have been doing shit strictly, you know, just bold ass stuff that they were thinking they weren't gonna get in trouble for. Okay? A lot of these people trying to stay low. I'm telling you, with this 10 of Swords, a lot of these people is trying to duck off and stay low, but they have already been caught on to. And for some of these people, they could be under investigation here as well. I'm telling you. No, baby, what? I'm telling you. Baby, there's something significant about the Matrix code, okay? Some of these people have been under investigation for a long time. Like, they could be under investigation by the police, by the spiritual police, Galactic Federation. Like, and I'm telling you, the consequences, jail, flat the fuck out. Like, you really thought you was finna get away with torturing a chosen one or fucking over a chosen one, or even just thinking that you're high and mighty and above them because of what your label is, or because of the importance that you thought was going to exempt you from being righteous. Like, no, baby, energy is receipts, okay? I gotta make some room, honey, because what the hell? Yeah, these people been arraigned for all these astral assaults that they were trying to do. Like, literally, they were trying to project astral assaults. Some of these people could have been doing necromancy, okay? There's like, maybe even like, yeah. So for some of you here, there was like an organization, like a cult even. All these people in this fucking cult is being charged for astral assaulting a chosen one, and trying to wage warfare and shit like that, and even trying to like confuse your downloads even, so that you wouldn't know the difference between spirit and the fucking devil. You know what I'm saying? And using necromancy and shit to kind of bind you to some type of lack or some type of loop of being resourceless, or kind of, you know, penny pinching, and, you know, just some weird shit, being codependent and stuff, and throwing skull magic and stuff. And like, you still saw right through it. I'm telling you. You could have been worried. You could have been worried along the way. Worried that your truth was not gonna see any conviction. That's what you're worried about here. Return to sender on all that shit. All those assaults and injuries are being returned to sender, baby. And that's on the Wheel of Fortune and the fucking moon. Oh my fucking gosh. Under this fucking moon, honey, people are being arraigned, charged. Okay, this is felony. Okay, felony assault. These people, this is some shit right here. Doing all this towards a healer. Okay. Okay, people are bold. Okay? Yeah. This may have had something to do with a cult. An occultist, or somebody that was thinking that was part of the occult. And or this could even been somebody that was a lost soul here, trying to find a way to swap somebody's destiny so that they could come out of this cloak real quick and pretend to be something that they not. Okay? Some fucked up, rigged up ass contract from some damn I'm telling you, from some damn vampire lords, honey. And some of y'all was dealing with y'all baby daddies trying to throw witchcraft on y'all and using some of y'all had this baby daddy trying to throw witchcraft on y'all. Trying to throw witchcraft on y'all because they were trying to use you against yourself. Thinking that they had control over a fucking earth angel. Really? Made you look, motherfucker. Like, what? Some of y'all, this baby daddy going to jail. is going to jail thinking they the boss over you, the boss over your life. Some of y'all was calling on your ancestors. Yeah, your ancestors gonna get your baby daddy together real quick. The fuck? Ooh. For some of you here, like, these people is mad because they felt like you moved on too quick. They felt like you didn't give nothing a chance, like you were unhealed or something. Something significant about 7-11, okay? Your abundance. You moved on too quick or something, but that's your honest justice. That's your justice, okay? If we're talking about matters of Mayat, weighing the heart on a scale here, okay? Your justice is to move on. All of this right here is on this protected card. I'm telling you. So if you are in a new connection here, it's protected. Flat out. It's completely protected. Nobody can do nothing. Nobody can. No, honey. Okay? Yeah, it was like they literally wanted for you to be stuck. And for some of you here too, this literally could have been, you know, this person's family, these people's family. You had multiple families coming up against you and shit just because you removed your energy. And your psychic, so they were trying to do shit to fuck with your psychic senses, do shit to, you know, kind of rock your world, okay? Hell's wrath, heaven's wrath, okay? Literally trying to fuck you up so that your intuitive nature, because you could be a seer here, okay? You'd be very clairvoyant, okay? Claircognizant even, and there was like no evidence at all of like what was going on or like what you knew to be true here. So there was like a lot of people tried to circle around your energy and cage you in. 4141 is the alignment for me, okay? But yeah, like people, they were so just hung up on you and your insight, okay? For some of you here, you could have felt like you had to just be quiet. Like I'm hearing somebody say like, be quiet. Listen when it's time to listen, be quiet when it's time to be quiet, rest when it's time to rest, pop out when it's time to pop out. But like, that's divine guidance. Not a whole bunch of people trying to shut you up because they don't want for their crimes to expose them and imprisonate them. You know what I'm saying? Like people are finding out that your spiritual abilities is what the fuck is getting them caught up here. Because they were swearing up and down that they had control to manipulate your energy or to manipulate how you see shit. Baby, get the fuck. Like, what is going on? You're trying to manipulate how you see stuff. Trying to manipulate what's going on. And, like, that's the most weirdest shit ever. Like, talk about dumb. The fucking delusion. Like, how do you think that you can get into someone's energy that is divinely connected and try to tell them that some shit ain't what the fuck it is? Like, and then like work hard to rile up a whole bunch of people and then rile, like, you know, to make you lose your jobs, to make you lose your career, to make you fuck up opportunities for yourself. Like really trying to go that far. Like they really got control. Joining cults and covens, forming cults and covens against, yeah, these people going to jail. All of them. They wanted you to be this wounded warrior here. So yeah, there's a recall on a lot of shit that's going on here, okay? A huge recall going on here, okay? A huge recall. Because they was trying to overstep your boundaries. You could be a line stepper, honey. I'm telling you, these ancestors ain't fucking playing. You could be a line stepper. You could obliterate an entire fucking bloodline. Like bloodlines of people is going down. Bloodlines of people is being harangued right now. If there are bloodlines of people being obliterated right now because they tried to come up against a fucking earth angel. Are you fucking kidding me? Baby, that, I'm telling you, honey. I'm telling you. And while this is going on, like, you know, you've got this nice somebody. This is what you and this man have been fighting in the spiritual battle here. Then I just have the Queen of Cups out here. I did. You and this man are evenly yoked here. So that's what you and this person have been fighting in the spirit realm here. And that's what so many people was sitting up there like, all these fucking, this is some shit right here, okay? Because when I tell you like the lovers, the twin flames and shit, like fighting spiritual warfare on like separate ends and shit like that, it be hell towers going on, okay? So y'all are going up in ranking here. Y'all are going up in ranking as a divine couple, like us. Like I said, y'all are going up in ranking as a divine couple, honey. The mirror is mirroring, okay? Confirmation. This relationship is totally protected. And it's ancestrally led. It's ancestrally led. Yep. Oh, that's some shit right there. If these people was asked out. Ooh. These people was asked out. These people was asked out. That is crazy work right there. These people was asked out. Like, they're realizing that they have to come to you. They have to come to you. And you're being calculated and shit. Because you're like, I don't think so. I don't think so, honey. No, thank you. Yeah, this person from the past here. Oh, this person from the past was wearing a fucking mask. They were a past life enemy. And they could have even tried. They was trying so hard to overstep your boundaries. Talk about you moved on too fast and shit like that. Because they wanted to mirror and make it out like they were your lover. Even though they were the ones that was putting it in to destroy you. This person's mask is completely off. Like, this person could feel fucking naked. Like, this person could feel like so fucking exposed. And now they're realizing that they gotta come to you. It wasn't their job to come up against you. They're supposed to work with you the entire time. And not even work with you. Like, pretty much work for you. Because, what the fuck? Did I just say a couple minutes ago? The royal don't sit with the peasants, honey. That's some shit right there. That's some serious shit right there. Ooh, baby. Let's close this message up. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you. This person tried to manipulate. And you want to know something else? Like, the reason why this particular person had came out and just been exposed is literally because this person thought that because they were the closest to you. Like I said, like, this person could have been like somebody you were with, like married to, or like even, you know, had kids with, or, you know, somebody that you were on and off with. So it seemed like it was a twin flame, or it seemed like, but it wasn't. This person was just an enemy with a fucking mask on. And then this black magic is working in your favor. Okay, you're an alchemist. Plot twist. Okay, you're an alchemist, honey. The fuck? You're an alchemist. So that's the plot twist over there. You're using your power generously. You're using your power even to like give back to people. Like, you're even using your power to just like have fun and shit. Like, and it's so crazy because it's like nobody can say you're wrong for nothing. What? Nobody can say you're wrong for anything. Because like your job within itself is to literally like pour into humanity with this person, honey. Like with this person, they was thinking that like, you know, if you and this person was going through like separations and stuff, that you just weak. Y'all weak. Y'all not together. Or we can obliterate them separately. But no, honey. It's crazy because it's like so many people target the wrong shit. They was thinking your ass was weak, okay? They was thinking your ass was weak. Whole time, you just understand. You understand, overstand everything. You're connected. So it's like, of course, when you're not connected to the divine, you gonna be very impulsive, like the fuck they was. Thinking they could just come and manipulate your energy. They was manipulating shit so fucking bad. It's the fact that you remained calm the entire time. You just remained calm. Is they were manipulating stuff so bad, you just was like, oh, okay, watch and see. Like, I hope you have fun, because at the end of that, your ass gonna be burnt the fuck out. And that's exactly what this is. I'm telling you. Same cards coming out. Look at that. Down. These people are moving into poverty. Poverty, isolation, baggage. Everything they tried to put onto you. And something about this transitional phase keeps coming out. Transitions, okay? These people are going through transitions right now, but it's not transitions for the better. It's like I said, a lot of these people going to jail. A lot of these people finna just end up dead, period. You know, these transitions ain't nice. These people going into storms, like real bad, like storms that ain't gonna never end. Like every day is gonna be dark. Every day. These cycles are done for. This is some shit right here. Everything they try to do, they get rejected. I'm telling you. You won. You won the spiritual warfare. You won the spiritual warfare. Okay? You've conquered. You may have been praying a lot, meditating a lot too. You may need some rest as well, because since you are in your receiving energy, it's best that you rest right now to restore your emotional balance here. Everything you knew to be true. Same cards coming out. You were worried. You were worried. You were worried because there was no evidence that any of the shit that was going on was going to back you up. Spirit took care of that. Okay? No worries, honey. Don't worry about it. I'm literally hearing it. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. These people going to jail. They're going to jail. The non-believers, they're going to jail. Yup. That's crazy. That's crazy motherfucking work. I'm telling you. Because like I said, they was trying to make it out like they were trying to demonize you. Because it wasn't, if it ain't no evidence of the stuff that you parading around, talking about, showing, or whatever going on, it's easy to try to paint you out to be something that you're not. These people learn their motherfucking lesson, okay? A lot of these people sitting up thinking that you was codependent and self-destructive whole time it was you. And they're upset too because you know how to work with the dark forces. You use the dark forces against them. Yeah, you've used the dark forces against them. You're a voodoo queen. Ooh, baby. Oh, you're a voodoo queen. We finna be done because baby, it's over. It's over. It's over. Okay, every queen done came out the deck. We good. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. All right. So let's clean this up and we're gonna get the cards at the bottom of the deck because why not? Just crazy shit right here. You're a voodoo queen. There's people finding out. You do the voodoo. They was sitting up trying to throw shit on you. You can't throw something on somebody and you not the one that's qualified. I'm telling you, all these people they facing that shit right now. All of them. All of them. 3 forms of sorrow. All of them. All of them. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here, Spirit. 1111. Happy home, happy wife, happy life. Homecoming. Where'd he go? Homecoming. Where'd he go? Yeah, I wonder. Oh, what's at the bottom? Open doors. What's at the bottom here? The Chariot. Yep. Moving forward.